Hello, friends. If you're curious about the movie Cinderella 2015, you're in the perfect place. Don't forget to give this video a quick like, it really helps us out. And if you're new here, hit subscribe to stay updated on all the latest movie deep dives. Let's jump right in. The enchanting story of Cinderella 2015 is a beautifully crafted live-action retelling of the classic fairy tale we all know and love. Directed by Kenneth Branagh, this adaptation brings new life to the beloved tale while staying true to its timeless themes of kindness, courage, and the belief in magic. From its grandiose visuals to its emotionally charged performances, the movie captures the hearts of both children and adults, making it a must-watch for fans of Disney and fairy tales alike. The film opens with a warm and vivid depiction of Ella's idyllic childhood. Played with radiant charm by Lily James, young Ella grows up in a loving home with her kind parents. The bond she shares with her mother, in particular, sets the foundation for the film's core message: have courage and be kind. Tragedy strikes early in the story, as Ella loses her mother, and her father eventually remarries, introducing the infamous stepmother and stepsisters into her life. Cate Blanchett's portrayal of Lady Tremaine, the cunning and cruel stepmother, is both chilling and mesmerizing, as she slowly transforms Ella's life into a living nightmare. What makes Cinderella 2015 so compelling is its careful balance of familiarity and fresh perspectives. It retains all the iconic elements of the classic story, from the glass slipper to the pumpkin turn carriage, but it also delves deeper into the motivations and personalities of its characters. Ella's unwavering kindness and resilience make her a relatable and inspiring heroine for modern audiences, while the prince, charmingly played by Madden, is given more depth and agency than in many previous adaptations. As the story unfolds, we witness Ella's journey from hardship to triumph. Despite the cruelty she endures at the hands of her stepmother and stepsisters, Ella never loses her faith in the goodness of the world. This belief is symbolized by her connection to nature and her animal friends, who add a touch of whimsy and humor to the story. The plot takes a magical turn when Ella encounters her fairy godmother, played with delightful eccentricity by Helena Bonham Carter. The transformation scene, in which the fairy godmother turns Ella's rags into a breathtakingly beautiful gown and her pumpkin into a regal carriage, is one of the film's most visually stunning moments. The meticulous attention to detail in the costume and set design transports viewers into a world of fantasy and wonder. The Grand Ball, a pivotal event in the story, is where the magic truly shines. The chemistry between Ella and the prince is palpable, as they share a dance that feels both intimate and cinematic. But, as we know, the clock strikes midnight, and Ella must flee, leaving behind her glass slipper, a symbol of hope and identity. What sets this retelling apart is its emphasis on choice and agency. While the prince is captivated by Ella's beauty, he is equally drawn to her courage and kindness. Similarly, Ella's decision to attend the ball is driven by her desire to honor her mother's memory, rather than a mere longing for escape. The movie is not without its twists and turns, keeping viewers engaged with moments of suspense and unexpected revelations. Lady Tremaine's manipulations and schemes to secure her daughter's futures add layers of complexity to her character, making her more than just a one-dimensional villain. The climax of the film builds to a satisfying resolution, as Ella's resilience and goodness ultimately prevail. Her reunion with the prince is both heartfelt and triumphant, reminding audiences that love, kindness, and courage can overcome even the greatest adversities. This magical tale is brought to life through breathtaking cinematography, an enchanting score by Patrick Doyle, and standout performances from a stellar cast. Cinderella 2015 is not just a story about finding love, it's a celebration of hope, perseverance, and the enduring power of kindness. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the behind-the-scenes magic, production insights, and fascinating trivia that make this film a timeless classic. And don't forget to subscribe for more enchanting movie explorations. The story begins with a serene and picturesque countryside, where young Ella is growing up in a household filled with love and joy. Her parents, brimming with kindness and warmth, create an environment where Ella thrives. She is taught the value of courage and kindness by her mother, a lesson that resonates deeply with her. The idyllic scenes of her early life are painted with an air of innocence and hope, setting the stage for what seems to be a perfect beginning. However, life's trials soon knock on Ella's door. Her mother falls gravely ill, and in her final moments, she imparts the powerful words that will guide Ella's life: "Have courage and be kind." It is a deeply emotional moment, one that etches itself into the viewer's memory as the heart of Ella's character is revealed, a girl who chooses to hold on to kindness, even when the world turns against her. In the wake of her mother's death, Ella's father, seeking companionship, remarries. Enter Lady Tremaine, a woman whose elegance and charm mask a calculating heart. Along with her come her two daughters, Anastasia and Drysella, who are as vain and self-centered as their mother. Initially, Ella extends her warmth and kindness to her new stepfamily, hoping to build a bond. Yet, the cracks in this arrangement begin to show almost immediately. Lady Tremaine's subtle condescension soon morphs into overt cruelty, and Ella's place in the household begins to diminish. The narrative takes a sharp turn when Ella's father, her last pillar of support, passes away during a business trip. With his absence, the true nature of Lady Tremaine and her daughters comes to the forefront. They strip Ella of her rightful place in the home, relegating her to the attic and reducing her to the role of a servant. They mockingly call her Cinderella after the ashes she accumulates while working tirelessly to maintain the house. Despite the injustice, Ella refuses to let bitterness take root in her heart. She continues to embody the lessons of courage and kindness imparted by her late mother, finding solace in her animal friends and the remnants of her childhood memories. As the story progresses, Ella's resilience is tested further. One day, overwhelmed by the cruelty of her stepfamily, she escapes to the forest on horseback. It is here, amidst the serenity of nature, that she encounters a handsome stranger. This is no ordinary meeting, for the stranger is none other than Prince Kit, although Ella does not yet know his true identity. Their conversation is genuine and heartfelt, with both individuals drawn to each other's goodness and sincerity. The scene exudes a sense of fate, leaving viewers with the promise of a budding romance that feels both magical and real. Meanwhile, back at the palace, Prince Kit is grappling with his own challenges. His father, the king, is pressing him to marry for political alliances, but Kit yearns for a love that mirrors the bond he witnessed between his parents. Inspired by his encounter with Ella, he devises a plan to host a grand ball, inviting maidens from across the kingdom. The announcement of the ball sends ripples of excitement throughout the kingdom, including Ella's household. As preparations begin, the stepmother and stepsisters focus solely on their own appearances, dismissing Ella's hopes of attending. However, Ella remains undeterred, deciding to mend one of her mother's old dresses to wear to the ball. This act becomes a poignant moment in the story, symbolizing her determination to honor her mother's memory and reclaim a piece of her own identity. When the night of the ball arrives, Ella descends the stairs in her lovingly restored dress, radiating beauty and hope. But her stepfamily, threatened by her natural charm and grace, cruelly destroys the gown, leaving her heartbroken. This devastating moment is a culmination of the stepmother's jealousy and the stepsister's insecurities, further isolating Ella and driving her to the brink of despair. As Ella flees to the garden, tears streaming down her face, the first sparks of magic appear. Her fairy godmother materializes in an unexpected and slightly comical fashion, initially disguised as an elderly beggar. She reveals her true form and offers Ella a chance to rewrite her destiny. What follows is a mesmerizing transformation sequence, where pumpkins turn into carriages, mice become gallant horses, and Ella's tattered dress transforms into a magnificent ball gown complete with glass slippers. The fairy godmother's magic, however, comes with a stipulation. The spell will break at the stroke of midnight. With newfound confidence and a heart full of hope, Ella arrives at the palace. The grand ball is a spectacle of opulence and grandeur, filled with noblemen, maidens, and dazzling lights. But amidst the crowd, it is Ella who captures the prince's attention. Their eyes meet, and it is as though the world falls away. Kit approaches Ella, and the two share a magical dance, their chemistry undeniable. Their connection is deeper than mere attraction. It is a meeting of souls who recognize and appreciate each other's inner beauty. As the evening unfolds, Ella and Kit's bond grows stronger, but the clock begins to tick ominously toward midnight. With each passing moment, the tension builds, creating a sense of urgency that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. Just as the couple is on the brink of sharing their truths, the clock strikes 12, forcing Ella to flee. In her haste, she leaves behind one of her glass slippers, a token of their connection and the key to the next chapter of their story. The first half of the plot ends with Ella returning home, her heart both heavy with sorrow and light with hope. She clings to the memory of the prince and the belief that their paths will cross again. Meanwhile, Kit is left with the glass slipper and the determination to find the girl who has stolen his heart, setting the stage for a quest that will test both their resolve and their faith in love. The stage is now set for a captivating journey filled with challenges, revelations, and the promise of a happily ever after that feels both earned and magical. As the days pass, the memory of the ball lingers in Ella's heart. She holds on to the magic of that night and the connection she shared with Prince Kit. Meanwhile, in the palace, Kit is equally determined. The glass slipper left behind becomes a symbol of hope and a tangible link to the mysterious girl who has captured his heart. Despite the king's insistence on a politically advantageous marriage, Kit convinces his father to support a kingdom-wide search for the owner of the glass slipper. His decision is met with skepticism by some in the court but earns admiration from others for its sincerity. The king's health begins to deteriorate, adding a layer of urgency to Kit's quest. In a heartfelt conversation, the king advises Kit to follow his heart, expressing regret for prioritizing duty over love during his own life. This poignant moment strengthens Kit's resolve, and he sets out with his loyal captain of the guard, declaring that no corner of the kingdom will be overlooked in the search for the girl who stole his heart. Back at Ella's household, the announcement of the prince's search sparks excitement and trepidation. Lady Tremaine and her daughters are eager to capitalize on the opportunity, convinced that one of them could win the prince's favor. For Ella, the news reignites her hope, but her stepmother quickly snuffs it out, forbidding her from coming forward. Lady Tremaine's cruelty escalates as she locks Ella in the attic, determined to keep her hidden from the prince. As the search unfolds, the prince visits households across the kingdom, offering every young maiden the chance to try on the glass slipper. The sequence is both whimsical and suspenseful, showcasing a mix of humor and heart as hopeful women vie for the prince's attention. The glass slipper, however, remains stubbornly resistant, fitting no one. Kit's determination never wavers, and he continues his search, driven by the memory of Ella's kindness and the deep connection they shared. At Ella's home, the tension reaches a breaking point. Lady Tremaine discovers Ella's connection to the prince and attempts to manipulate the situation for her own gain. She offers Ella's identity in exchange for titles and wealth, revealing her true motivations. When the Grand Duke, a figure of authority in the kingdom, sides with Lady Tremaine in an effort to maintain political control over the prince, the betrayal adds a layer of complexity to the narrative. Ella overhears the exchange, her heart breaking at the realization of her stepmother's machinations. Despite the obstacles, Ella's resilience shines through. Her animal friends, a loyal band of mice and birds, rally to her aid, retrieving the key to her attic prison. The sequence is both heartwarming and thrilling, showcasing the unbreakable bond between Ella and her unlikely allies. With their help, Ella frees herself, determined to seize her chance at happiness. In a climactic moment, the prince arrives at Ella's home, his heart set on completing his quest. Lady Tremaine, in a final act of desperation, presents her daughters as potential matches, but the prince is unmoved. As he prepares to leave, Ella's voice echoes from the attic. The sound stops him in his tracks, and he demands that she be brought forward. Ella descends the stairs, her steps deliberate and filled with the weight of her journey. She is no longer the timid girl relegated to the shadows. She is a woman who has endured hardship and emerged stronger. The prince is captivated once again, and as the glass slipper is brought forward, the moment of truth arrives. The slipper fits perfectly, a tangible confirmation of what both Ella and Kit have known in their hearts. Their reunion is marked by an outpouring of emotion, a blend of joy and relief. Kit sees Ella for who she truly is, kind, courageous, and resilient. Ella, in turn, finds in Kit a partner who values her for her inner beauty and strength. Their love, rooted in mutual respect and understanding, feels both magical and deeply authentic. The story reaches its resolution as Ella and Kit prepare for their future together. The king, witnessing his son's happiness, gives his blessing with a contented heart. The kingdom rejoices as Ella is crowned, her transformation from a servant girl to a beloved princess serving as a testament to the power of kindness and courage. In a final moment of triumph, Ella confronts Lady Tremaine. Rather than seeking revenge, she chooses forgiveness, releasing herself from the cycle of bitterness that her stepmother embodies. It is a powerful act that underscores the core message of the story, that love, kindness, and forgiveness have the strength to overcome even the darkest circumstances. The film concludes with a grand celebration, the palace adorned in splendor as the newlyweds greet their subjects. Ella and Kit, now united, look out over their kingdom with hope and determination. Their journey has been one of trials and triumphs, and they are ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead together. The story ends on a note of optimism and inspiration, leaving viewers with the enduring belief that courage and kindness can transform lives and create a world filled with possibility. The characters in Cinderella, 2015, are as enchanting and multifaceted as the story itself, each one contributing to the film's rich emotional tapestry. Their personalities, growth arcs, and interactions create a compelling dynamic that elevates this timeless fairy tale to new heights. Ella, or Cinderella, is the beating heart of the story. Portrayed with grace and vulnerability, she is a young woman whose defining qualities are her kindness and courage. From the very beginning, Ella exudes an inner light that makes her stand out, even in the face of relentless adversity. Her love for her family, particularly her late parents, drives her to honor their teachings of compassion and resilience. Ella's unwavering optimism, even when reduced to the role of a servant in her own home, is both inspiring and heartbreaking. It is not a naive optimism, but a choice to see the good in the world despite the darkness around her. Ella's journey is one of quiet strength. She begins as a dutiful daughter, striving to maintain harmony in her household despite her stepmother's cruelty. Over time, her transformation becomes evident, not through external changes but through the deepening of her resolve. By the end of the story, Ella emerges not as a victim but as a victor, her integrity intact and her spirit unbroken. Her decision to forgive Lady Tremaine is perhaps the ultimate testament to her strength, showing that true power lies in choosing love over vengeance. Opposite Ella is the prince, known as Kit. He is a refreshing take on the classic fairy tale prince, imbued with depth and humanity. Kit is not merely a charming figure, but a man grappling with the weight of duty and expectations. From his first meeting with Ella, he is captivated not just by her beauty but by her kindness and genuine nature. Kit's journey is as much about self-discovery as it is about love. He learns to stand firm in his desires, defying the pressures of political alliances and tradition to pursue a life with the woman he loves. His relationship with his father, the king, adds another layer to his character, showcasing his vulnerability and the love he has for his family. Lady Tremaine, Ella's stepmother, is a complex antagonist. Unlike a one-dimensional villain, she is a character with motives rooted in pain and jealousy. Her bitterness stems from a sense of loss and inadequacy, having once been a woman of status who finds herself eclipsed by Ella's natural grace. Lady Tremaine's cruelty is her way of asserting control in a life where she feels powerless. Her sharp wit and manipulative nature make her a formidable adversary, but her actions are driven by fear rather than strength. She is a tragic figure in her own right, unable to break free from the cycle of bitterness and envy that consumes her. The stepsisters, Drusilla and Anastasia, provide a mix of comic relief and antagonism. While they lack their mother's cunning, their petty jealousy and shallow aspirations create additional hurdles for Ella. They are products of Lady Tremaine's influence, their insecurities manifesting in their treatment of Ella. Yet, they are not irredeemable characters. Their antics often carry a hint of childish naivety, making them more pitiable than truly malicious. Ella's parents, though only present in the early parts of the film, have a profound impact on her character. Her mother's teachings of kindness and courage become Ella's guiding principles, while her father's love and warmth leave a lasting impression. Their absence is keenly felt throughout the story, making Ella's struggle and resilience all the more poignant. The supporting cast adds depth and texture to the narrative. The fairy godmother, with her quirky charm and magical prowess, embodies the theme of transformation. Her brief but impactful presence provides a turning point in Ella's life, reminding her that magic exists not just in spells but in moments of kindness and bravery. The king, a figure of authority and tradition, reveals his softer side in his interactions with Kit. His advice to Kit about following his heart adds emotional weight to the prince's journey. Even the smaller characters, such as the captain of the guard and the Grand Duke, play crucial roles in advancing the plot and highlighting the story's themes. The captain's loyalty to Kit contrasts sharply with the Grand Duke's opportunism, illustrating the importance of integrity and loyalty. Each character in Cinderella serves a purpose, their arcs interwoven to create a story that is both timeless and relatable. Ella and Kit's love story is not just about romance but about mutual respect and the courage to be true to oneself. Lady Tremaine's descent into bitterness serves as a cautionary tale, while Ella's unwavering kindness showcases the transformative power of goodness. The relationships between the characters further enrich the narrative. Ella's bond with her parents, though brief, sets the foundation for her values and resilience. Her interactions with Lady Tremaine and the stepsisters highlight her inner strength, as she maintains her dignity despite their relentless cruelty. The chemistry between Ella and Kit is palpable, their connection built on shared values rather than superficial attraction. Even the dynamic between Kit and his father adds emotional depth, showing the complexities of balancing duty and personal happiness. Ultimately, the characters in Cinderella are a testament to the enduring appeal of this fairy tale. They are not just archetypes but individuals with hopes, fears, and dreams. Their journeys, filled with challenges and triumphs, remind us of the importance of kindness, courage, and the belief that even in the darkest of times, magic can be found. Each character, in their own way, contributes to the story's heart, making it a tale that resonates with audiences of all ages. The Making of Cinderella, 2015, is a treasure trove of fascinating facts, delightful surprises, and intriguing behind-the-scenes stories that reveal just how much effort and creativity went into reimagining this classic fairy tale. Every detail, from the intricate costumes to the breathtaking set designs, was a labor of love, and the production was filled with moments that ranged from awe-inspiring to downright strange. These lesser-known facts not only add to the film's charm but also give us a deeper appreciation for the artistry involved. One of the most striking aspects of the movie is Ella's iconic blue ball gown, a masterpiece of costume design that instantly became one of the most recognizable dresses in film history. What many don't know is just how challenging it was to create this gown. Costume designer Sandy Powell spent months perfecting the dress, which consisted of 8 layers of fabric, including silk, tulle, and organza. The dress featured over 10,000 Swarovski crystals, giving it an ethereal sparkle. Surprisingly, 20 versions of the gown were made to accommodate different scenes and movements, and actress Lily James reportedly required the help of several assistants to get in and out of it. Adding to the strangeness, the dress was so voluminous that it barely fit into the carriage used in the ball scene, prompting the team to make modifications to the vehicle to accommodate it. Speaking of challenges, the infamous glass slipper presented its own set of peculiarities. Contrary to popular belief, the slipper was not actually made of glass. It was a 3D printed replica crafted from crystal, designed to catch the light and shimmer in a way that real glass could not. The design was inspired by an 1890s shoe and went through numerous iterations before the final version was chosen. Although the slipper is central to the story, Lily James never actually wore it. The delicate design and material made it impractical for movement. Instead, the slipper was digitally added in post-production, creating the illusion of her wearing the fragile footwear. The casting process also brought its share of surprises. Lily James, known for her role in Downton Abbey, initially auditioned for the role of one of the stepsisters. It was only later that the filmmakers recognized her as the perfect choice for Cinderella. Cate Blanchett, who played the wicked Lady Tremaine, brought a unique approach to her role. She reportedly worked closely with director Kenneth Branagh to explore the character's motivations, adding layers of complexity to her performance. Interestingly, Blanchett's costume fittings turned into impromptu workshops, as she collaborated with Sandy Powell to ensure Lady Tremaine's wardrobe reflected her manipulative and commanding personality. Unusual occurrences were not limited to costumes and props. During the filming of the ballroom scene, the sheer number of extras and the complexity of the choreography led to unexpected challenges. The production employed professional dancers to ensure the sequences were seamless, but coordinating the movements of dozens of actors in elaborate costumes proved to be a Herculean task. At one point, the heat generated by the lighting and the dense fabrics of the costumes caused a minor wardrobe malfunction, with some of the dancers experiencing torn seams and broken accessories. Despite these hiccups, the final scene turned out to be one of the most visually stunning moments in the film. One of the quirkiest behind-the-scenes facts involves the mice who serve as Ella's loyal companions. While CGI was used to bring the mice to life on screen, the production also utilized real mice for certain scenes to ensure authenticity. These tiny actors were given their own wardrobe in the form of miniature props and set pieces, and the animal trainers on set faced the unique challenge of ensuring their comfort and cooperation. The bond between Ella and the mice is a heartwarming aspect of the story, and the filmmakers' dedication to capturing this connection extended to creating an environment where even the smallest cast members could shine. Another fascinating aspect of the film's production was the attention to detail in creating the enchanted forest and palace settings. The team spent weeks scouting locations across England to find the perfect backdrop for the story. Many of the outdoor scenes were filmed in natural reserves and historic estates, while the palace interiors were constructed on sound stages. The ballroom, in particular, was a marvel of set design, featuring a floor made of real marble and a ceiling adorned with hand-painted murals. The production team even added hidden details, such as subtle references to the original animated film, for eagle-eyed fans to discover. The film's music also has its share of interesting trivia. Composer Patrick Doyle crafted a score that blends classical influences with a modern sensibility, capturing the magic and emotion of the story. What many viewers might not realize is that the waltz played during the ballroom scene was specifically composed to match the choreography. This level of synchronization required close collaboration between the music department and the dance team, ensuring that every step matched the rhythm of the score. Perhaps one of the most surprising facts about the film is the level of improvisation that took place during certain scenes. Kenneth Branagh, known for his theatrical background, encouraged the cast to explore their characters and experiment with their lines. This approach led to moments of unexpected humor and depth, particularly in scenes involving Helena Bonham Carter as the fairy godmother. Her quirky, almost whimsical performance added a fresh dimension to the character, making her one of the standout elements of the film. The production was not without its challenges, though. Weather played a significant role in shaping the shooting schedule, as many of the outdoor scenes were filmed during England's rainy season. This led to delays and required the crew to adapt quickly to changing conditions. In one memorable instance, a sudden downpour during the filming of a pivotal scene forced the team to relocate to an indoor set, where they recreated the environment with painstaking detail. This resilience and creativity are a testament to the dedication of everyone involved in the project. Fans of the original animated Cinderella will appreciate the subtle nods and Easter eggs sprinkled throughout the film. From the design of Ella's attic room to the color palette of her gowns, the filmmakers paid homage to the classic while giving it a modern twist. Even the dialogue contains references to the animated version, creating a sense of continuity that bridges generations. In the end, Cinderella, 2015, is more than just a visually stunning retelling of a beloved fairy tale. It is a labor of love, filled with stories and details that reveal the passion and creativity of the team behind it. These strangest and most fascinating facts remind us that every frame of a movie is the result of countless hours of effort, collaboration, and a touch of magic. The beauty of Cinderella, 2015, lies in its timeless story, brought to life with remarkable creativity and emotional depth. Beyond its surface appeal as a dazzling fairy tale, the film carries profound themes and impactful events that resonate deeply with audiences. Through a critical lens, these moments reveal the film's artistry and its ability to evoke a universal sense of wonder, hope, and resilience. One of the film's most significant events is the tragic loss of Ella's parents. The portrayal of these moments is steeped in both poignancy and purpose, as they establish the emotional foundation for Ella's character. Her father's parting words, "Have courage and be kind," are simple yet profound, serving as a guiding principle for Ella throughout her journey. This mantra elevates the story from a mere tale of misfortune to one of moral strength. Critics have often highlighted how this thematic element transforms Ella from a passive victim to a symbol of resilience, aligning the narrative with contemporary values while respecting its traditional roots. The introduction of Lady Tremaine and the stepsisters marks another pivotal moment in the film. Cate Blanchett's portrayal of Lady Tremaine is both nuanced and commanding. Far from being a one-dimensional villain, she is given a backstory that explains her bitterness and jealousy. This complexity invites viewers to consider her as a product of her circumstances rather than a mere antagonist. The film's depiction of the stepsisters, however, leans more toward comic relief, a choice that balances the narrative tone and underscores the absurdity of their cruelty. Critics have noted that this duality, juxtaposing the grounded menace of Lady Tremaine with the caricatured foolishness of her daughters, creates a layered dynamic that adds depth to the story. The sequence where Ella meets Kit, the prince, in the forest is often praised for its natural charm and understated romance. This encounter is not the typical love-at-first-sight moment but rather a meeting of equals. Ella and Kit share a genuine connection, rooted in mutual respect and curiosity. This event is critical in reshaping the traditional portrayal of the prince as a distant figure into a relatable and compassionate character. The dialogue in this scene subtly conveys themes of identity and choice, as Kit grapples with his royal duties and Ella with her constrained life. This meeting sets the stage for their relationship, which is built on more than just superficial attraction, lending the story a modern sensibility without losing its fairy tale essence. The transformation scene, where the fairy godmother turns a pumpkin into a carriage and Ella's rags into a breathtaking gown, is undeniably one of the most magical moments in the film. Beyond its visual splendor, this scene holds symbolic significance. The pumpkin's metamorphosis into a carriage represents the possibility of transformation and the idea that even the most mundane things can hold extraordinary potential. Critics have often interpreted this moment as a metaphor for Ella's inner strength and untapped potential, emphasizing that her worth was always present, merely waiting to be recognized. The fairy godmother's whimsical yet empowering demeanor adds to the scene's emotional resonance, reminding viewers of the importance of kindness and belief in magic. The grand ball serves as the story's centerpiece, both visually and emotionally. This event is not just a showcase of opulence but a moment of self-assertion for Ella. As she enters the ballroom, the world seems to pause, captivated by her presence. Critics have praised the cinematography of this scene, particularly the sweeping camera movements that mirror the emotional weight of Ella's arrival. The ball represents a turning point in the narrative, where Ella's courage and grace shine brightest. Her dance with Kit is imbued with a sense of mutual recognition, as if they are rediscovering the connection forged in the forest. The music, choreography, and lighting work in harmony to create a sequence that feels timeless and otherworldly, yet deeply human. The turning point where Ella's glass slipper is left behind as she flees the palace is steeped in narrative and symbolic weight. The slipper, fragile yet unbreakable, becomes a representation of Ella's unique identity and the enduring power of love and kindness. Critics have often pointed out how this moment encapsulates the film's central themes: the idea that one's true self will always find a way to shine through adversity. The prince's quest to find the owner of the slipper is more than a romantic gesture. It is a testament to his determination and respect for individuality. Lady Tremaine's attempt to thwart Ella's happiness by breaking the other slipper and imprisoning her is a moment of heightened tension. This act of cruelty underscores the stakes of the story while highlighting Ella's unwavering spirit. Her refusal to give in to despair, even in the face of her stepmother's malice, reaffirms her inner strength. Critics have lauded the way this scene is handled, avoiding melodrama in favor of a restrained yet impactful confrontation. Ella's ultimate triumph, as she is reunited with Kit and steps into her rightful place, is a moment of catharsis that ties together the film's themes of justice, resilience, and the transformative power of kindness. The film's reception has been shaped by these significant events, with audiences and critics alike responding to its emotional depth and visual grandeur. Many have praised Kenneth Branagh's direction for striking a delicate balance between honoring the original tale and infusing it with contemporary relevance. The decision to explore the motivations and vulnerabilities of characters like Lady Tremaine and Kit has been widely appreciated, adding complexity to a story often dismissed as simplistic. Thematic resonance plays a crucial role in the film's impact. At its core, Cinderella is a story about resilience in the face of adversity, the importance of kindness, and the belief in the extraordinary. These themes are woven into every aspect of the narrative, from Ella's enduring hope to the symbolic transformation of everyday objects into magical creations. The film's ability to evoke these universal truths ensures its relevance across cultures and generations. The emotional resonance of the film is further amplified by its music and visual storytelling. Patrick Doyle's score, with its sweeping melodies and delicate motifs, enhances the emotional weight of key moments. The use of color and lighting, from the golden hues of the ballroom to the muted tones of Ella's attic, creates a visual language that mirrors the characters' emotional journeys. Critics have noted that this attention to detail elevates the film from a simple retelling to a cinematic experience that lingers in the mind long after the credits roll. In conclusion, Cinderella, 2015, is a masterclass in reimagining a beloved story with heart and depth. Through its significant events and thematic resonance, the film invites viewers to see beyond the surface of its fairy tale origins and embrace the timeless values it celebrates. By examining these moments from a critical perspective, we gain a deeper appreciation for the film's artistry and its enduring appeal. It is not just a story of a girl who finds her prince, but a celebration of the courage and kindness that define true greatness. The creation of Cinderella, 2015, was a remarkable journey, one that blended traditional storytelling with modern filmmaking magic. Behind its breathtaking visuals and timeless story lies an intricate tapestry of craftsmanship, collaboration, and creative ingenuity. The process of bringing this beloved tale to life was filled with fascinating insights, delightful anecdotes, and unexpected challenges, each contributing to the film's final, enchanting form. One of the first major challenges was casting the perfect Cinderella. The role required someone who could embody grace, kindness, and inner strength, qualities that define the character. After an extensive search, Lily James, best known at the time for her role in Downton Abbey, was chosen. James brought a natural warmth and authenticity to the role, qualities that Branagh believed were essential. Interestingly, James initially auditioned for the role of one of the stepsisters but was later called back to audition for Cinderella herself, a twist of fate that mirrored her character's journey in the story. The production design of Cinderella was another monumental task. The film's aesthetic was heavily inspired by 19th-century European art and architecture, which lent the movie its grand yet timeless feel. Designer Dante Ferretti, a three-time Academy Award winner, spearheaded the effort to create lavish sets that would transport audiences into Ella's world. The Palace Ballroom, one of the film's centerpiece locations, was an extraordinary feat of craftsmanship. Built on a soundstage, the ballroom was adorned with intricate details, including a massive staircase and a domed ceiling painted to resemble the night sky. The golden glow of the ballroom was achieved through the use of over 5,000 candles, creating a warm, magical ambience that became a defining visual of the film. Costume design played an equally vital role in shaping the film's atmosphere. The legendary Sandy Powell, a multiple Academy Award-winning costume designer, was tasked with creating the wardrobe for the film. Powell's approach to Cinderella's iconic ball gown was particularly innovative. The gown, made of layers of silk and tulle, featured over 270 yards of fabric and 10,000 Swarovski crystals. It was designed to shimmer and flow with every movement, creating the illusion of magic in motion. Powell later revealed that the gown was so large it required its own transportation case, and James needed assistance to move and sit while wearing it. The creation of the glass slipper was another technical marvel. While real glass slippers would have been impossible to wear, the production team collaborated with Swarovski to create a pair of crystal slippers that could be used for close-up shots. The final design featured intricate detailing, including a butterfly motif that symbolized transformation, a recurring theme in the film. For scenes where James needed to wear the slippers, CGI was used to seamlessly integrate the crystal design. The filming process itself was filled with unique challenges and heartwarming moments. One of the most memorable stories from the set involves the pumpkin carriage transformation scene. To create this iconic moment, the production team used a combination of practical effects and CGI. A full-sized pumpkin carriage was constructed, complete with ornate detailing and functional wheels. During filming, Branagh insisted on keeping the practical carriage on set as much as possible, believing it would help the actors immerse themselves in the magical world. Lily James later shared how stepping into the carriage for the first time felt like a dream come true, a moment that captured the spirit of the story. The cast's camaraderie also played a significant role in the film's success. Cate Blanchett, who portrayed the wicked stepmother Lady Tremaine, brought a mix of elegance and menace to her role. Off-screen, however, Blanchett was known for her wit and warmth, often lightening the mood on set with her humor. Lily James recounted how Blanchett's ability to switch between her intimidating character and her real-life personality was both awe-inspiring and comforting. The stepsisters, played by Holliday Grainger and Sophie McShera, were equally delightful, frequently improvising comedic moments that added depth to their characters. Another fun fact about the production involves the use of animals. The mice, a beloved element of the original tale, were brought to life through a combination of real animals and CGI. A group of trained mice was used for certain scenes, with the animals reportedly receiving the same level of care and attention as the human cast. For scenes requiring intricate movements or interactions, CGI mice were created, each given unique personalities to add charm and humor to their roles. Music also played a significant role in enhancing the film's magical atmosphere. Composer Patrick Doyle, a longtime collaborator of Branagh's, crafted a score that blended sweeping orchestral melodies with delicate, whimsical themes. The music was recorded with a live orchestra, adding an organic richness to the sound. Doyle drew inspiration from the characters' emotional journeys, creating motifs that echoed Ella's resilience and Kit's yearning for connection. The ballroom dance sequence, set to Doyle's waltz, was particularly memorable, capturing the romance and enchantment of the moment. Post-production brought its own set of challenges and triumphs. The visual effects team worked tirelessly to blend practical effects with CGI, ensuring that the magical elements felt seamless and believable. The transformation scenes, from the pumpkin turning into a carriage to the fairy godmother's spellbinding entrance, required months of meticulous planning and execution. Branagh emphasized the importance of grounding the effects in reality, often starting with practical elements before enhancing them digitally. One of the film's most unexpected anecdotes involves the casting of Helena Bonham Carter as the fairy godmother. Known for her quirky and often dark roles, Bonham Carter brought a unique charm to the character. During her audition, she reportedly ad-libbed much of her dialogue, winning over the creative team with her wit and spontaneity. On set, her improvisational style continued, leading to moments of genuine surprise and delight among the cast and crew. The marketing campaign for Cinderella also deserves mention as a critical part of the production process. Disney employed a multifaceted approach, leveraging nostalgia while appealing to new audiences. Trailers highlighted the film's stunning visuals and emotional depth, while tie-in merchandise, including dolls and jewelry, ensured that the story resonated across generations. The release of the short film Frozen Fever alongside Cinderella in theaters was a strategic move that boosted box office performance and drew in fans of both properties. When the film premiered, it was met with widespread acclaim for its visual splendor, heartfelt performances, and faithful yet refreshing take on the classic story. Audiences were particularly moved by the film's emphasis on kindness and courage, themes that resonated deeply in a modern context. Critics praised Branagh's direction and the cast's performances, singling out Lily James and Cate Blanchett as standouts. In reflecting on the production of Cinderella, it's clear that every aspect of the film was crafted with love, care, and attention to detail. From the painstakingly designed costumes and sets to the heartfelt performances and innovative effects, the film stands as a testament to the power of collaboration and creativity. It's not just a story of a girl who finds her prince. It's a celebration of the magic that can be created when talented individuals come together to bring a timeless tale to life. The setting of Cinderella, 2015, is a vivid tapestry of enchanting locations and meticulously crafted environments that transport viewers into a world of magic and wonder. From the rustic charm of Ella's family home to the grandeur of the royal palace, each setting is a character in its own right, adding depth and texture to the story. Kenneth Branagh, known for his attention to detail, worked closely with the production design team to create a visually stunning world that felt timeless yet grounded in emotional reality. The story begins in a quaint countryside home, where Ella lives with her loving parents. The house, with its cozy interiors and lush gardens, serves as a symbol of warmth and happiness. Production designer Dante Ferretti drew inspiration from traditional English cottages, combining rustic wooden beams, floral motifs, and soft, natural lighting to create an idyllic setting. The garden, bursting with vibrant flowers and chirping birds, reflects the harmony of Ella's early life. This setting establishes a sharp contrast to the cold, oppressive atmosphere that takes over when Lady Tremaine and her daughters move in. The once welcoming home becomes a place of isolation and hardship, with the dimming light and cluttered interiors mirroring Ella's diminishing hope. As the narrative progresses, the royal palace emerges as a central setting, embodying opulence and grandeur. The palace was designed to evoke a sense of awe and wonder, with its towering spires, intricate detailing, and expansive halls. The ballroom, a pivotal location in the story, is a masterpiece of production design. The set, constructed on a massive soundstage, features a golden color palette that exudes warmth and luxury. The marble floors, crystal chandeliers, and ornate decorations create a fairy tale ambience, while the sweeping staircase becomes a focal point for one of the film's most iconic moments. The lighting in the ballroom, achieved through a combination of over 5,000 candles and subtle CGI enhancements, bathes the space in a golden glow, heightening the sense of magic and romance. The forest, another key setting, serves as a bridge between Ella's humble beginnings and the royal world she aspires to join. The filmmakers used real locations in England, including Windsor Great Park, to capture the lush, verdant beauty of the natural world. The forest is where Ella first encounters Cate, the prince, and their initial meeting is framed by dappled sunlight filtering through the trees. This interplay of light and shadow creates an intimate, almost ethereal atmosphere, emphasizing the connection between the characters. The forest also plays a crucial role in Ella's transformation scene, where the fairy godmother's magic turns a pumpkin into a carriage. The natural setting, combined with the shimmering visual effects, enhances the sense of wonder and enchantment. Cinematography plays a crucial role in bringing these settings to life. Haris Zamberlukos, the film's cinematographer, employed a mix of traditional and modern techniques to create a visual style that felt both classic and contemporary. The camera work in Cinderella is characterized by sweeping movements and wide-angle shots that showcase the grandeur of the sets. For intimate moments, the camera focuses on close-ups, capturing the subtle emotions of the characters. This dynamic approach allows the film to balance epic scale with personal storytelling. Lighting is another essential element in the film's visual language. Each setting is bathed in light that reflects the mood and tone of the scene. The family home, for instance, is lit with soft, warm tones during Ella's happy childhood, transitioning to colder, harsher lighting as her stepmother asserts control. The palace, by contrast, is consistently bathed in a golden glow, symbolizing hope, love, and the promise of a brighter future. The use of natural light in outdoor scenes, such as Ella's horseback ride through the forest, adds a sense of authenticity and grounding to the otherwise fantastical story. Color plays a significant role in shaping the film's atmosphere. Sandy Powell, the costume designer, collaborated closely with the production team to ensure that the color palette of the costumes complemented the settings. Ella's blue ball gown, for example, stands out vividly against the warm, golden hues of the ballroom, making her the focal point of the scene. Similarly, the muted earthy tones of the family home contrast sharply with the bright, jewel-like colors of the palace, underscoring Ella's journey from hardship to triumph. The symbolic use of setting is also worth noting. The transformation of Ella's home into a place of servitude reflects her personal struggles, while the grandeur of the palace represents the life she dreams of achieving. The forest, as a neutral ground, symbolizes the possibility of change and the power of destiny. These settings are not just backdrops, they are integral to the story, shaping the characters' journeys and reinforcing the film's themes of resilience, kindness, and hope. The visual effects team played a crucial role in enhancing the film's settings. While many of the locations were real or practical sets, CGI was used to add subtle magical elements. The transformation scenes, for instance, required a seamless blend of practical effects and digital wizardry. When the fairy godmother waves her wand, the surroundings shimmer with light and sparkles, creating an otherworldly atmosphere. The integration of these effects was carefully calibrated to maintain the film's grounded aesthetic while emphasizing its fairy tale roots. Music and sound design further enhance the impact of the settings. Patrick Doyle's score is a sweeping orchestral masterpiece that complements the visuals perfectly. The music swells during moments of grandeur, such as the ballroom scene, and softens during intimate or emotional moments. Sound design, meanwhile, adds texture to the settings, from the creak of wooden floors in Ella's home to the distant chatter of guests in the palace. These auditory details immerse viewers in the world of the film, making it feel vibrant and alive. The attention to detail extended to every aspect of the film's settings. Props, for example, were meticulously designed to enhance the authenticity of each location. The family home featured handmade furniture and vintage items that reflected the characters' lives, while the palace was adorned with custom-made chandeliers, tapestries, and artwork. Even the pumpkin carriage, a blend of practical construction and CGI, was crafted with intricate detailing that made it a visual marvel. One of the most striking aspects of Cinderella's settings is their ability to evoke emotion. The contrast between the oppressive atmosphere of Ella's home and the radiant beauty of the palace mirrors her internal journey. The settings serve as a visual representation of her transformation, from a girl burdened by hardship to a woman who embraces her destiny with courage and grace. This emotional resonance is a testament to the skill and artistry of the filmmakers. In conclusion, the settings and cinematic elements of Cinderella, 2015, are a masterclass in storytelling through visual design. Each location is crafted with care and precision, serving not just as a backdrop but as an integral part of the narrative. The combination of stunning production design, innovative cinematography, and thoughtful symbolism creates a world that is as magical as the story itself. From the cozy charm of Ella's home to the majestic splendor of the palace, every detail contributes to the film's timeless appeal, making it a true cinematic gem. The making of Cinderella, 2015, was as magical as the story itself, with the cast and crew coming together to create a modern masterpiece steeped in timeless fairy tale charm. Behind the camera, the production was a whirlwind of creativity, collaboration, and a fair share of unexpected surprises. Director Kenneth Branagh fostered a warm, inclusive atmosphere on set, ensuring that the magic of Cinderella's world extended to the real-life experience of bringing it to life. One of the most delightful surprises during filming came from the interactions among the cast. Lily James, who played Ella, was a beacon of positivity, her infectious energy setting the tone for the entire production. Lily formed a particularly close bond with Helena Bonham Carter, who played the fairy godmother. Their off-screen dynamic was filled with humor and lightheartedness, a stark contrast to the intensity of the transformations they depicted on screen. Helena, known for her quirky personality, would often improvise her lines during rehearsals, leaving the crew in stitches and Lily scrambling to keep a straight face. The on-screen rivalry between Cate Blanchett's Lady Tremaine and Lily James's Ella was another area where behind-the-scenes camaraderie stood out. Despite her character's icy demeanor, Cate was warm and approachable off-camera. She frequently shared acting tips with Lily, emphasizing the importance of subtle expressions and body language in conveying complex emotions. The two actresses would often review their scenes together, discussing ways to elevate the tension and drama. Cate's mentorship became a cornerstone of Lily's performance, helping her navigate the emotional depth required for the role. Creating the magical transformation scenes presented unique challenges for the production team. The sequence where the fairy godmother turns a pumpkin into a carriage, mice into horses, and Ella's tattered dress into a shimmering ball gown required an intricate blend of practical effects and CGI. The team worked tirelessly to ensure that every element felt grounded in the world they had created. For the pumpkin carriage, a full-scale model was constructed with intricate details, including golden vines and a plush interior. The transformation process involved precise choreography, with Lily carefully timed to spin and twirl as her dress appeared to change. This was achieved by combining practical costume changes with digital enhancements, a feat that required countless rehearsals and technical adjustments. Lily's iconic blue ball gown, one of the most memorable visual elements of the film, was a masterpiece in itself. Designed by Sandy Powell, the dress consisted of nearly 250 yards of fabric, layered with intricate details to create a voluminous, flowing effect. The gown featured over 10,000 Swarovski crystals, which caught the light in breathtaking ways during the ballroom scenes. However, the dress's size and weight posed significant challenges for Lily. It was difficult to move in, let alone dance gracefully. To help her adapt, the production team designed a lightweight rehearsal version of the gown, allowing Lily to practice her movements before wearing the full costume. Her dedication to perfecting her performance, even under these challenging conditions, was a testament to her commitment to the role. The ballroom scene, one of the film's highlights, was a logistical marvel. Filmed on a massive soundstage, the set was adorned with thousands of candles and glittering chandeliers, creating a luminous, dreamlike atmosphere. The dance sequence required months of preparation, with choreographers working closely with Lily and Richard Madden, who played Kit, to perfect their movements. Richard, who had limited dance experience, threw himself into the training process, often staying late after filming to rehearse. His determination paid off, as the chemistry between him and Lily during the dance was palpable, capturing the romance and magic of their characters' connection. The production was not without its challenges. One unexpected hurdle arose during the filming of the forest scenes. Shot on location in England's Windsor Great Park, the crew had to contend with unpredictable weather conditions, including heavy rain and strong winds. These natural elements added an unexpected layer of complexity to the filming process. To maintain continuity, the crew had to carefully monitor the lighting and recreate specific weather conditions using artificial means. Despite the difficulties, the forest scenes turned out to be some of the most visually striking moments in the film, with the interplay of natural and artificial elements creating a truly enchanting backdrop. Helena Bonham Carter's fairy godmother scenes brought their own unique challenges. Her elaborate costume, complete with a glowing wand and glittering wings, required significant upkeep. The wings, which were partially mechanized, had to be adjusted frequently to ensure they moved naturally on camera. Additionally, Helena's wand, which emitted real light for certain scenes, needed to be carefully calibrated to avoid overwhelming the other lighting elements. Despite these technical demands, Helena infused her performance with whimsy and charm, making the fairy godmother one of the film's standout characters. One particularly memorable behind-the-scenes moment occurred during the filming of Ella's escape from the palace. In this sequence, Ella runs down the grand staircase, losing her glass slipper in the process. The scene was filmed over multiple takes, with Lily navigating the intricacies of the staircase in her voluminous ball gown. On one occasion, the slipper, which was a prop designed to look delicate but withstand repeated use, accidentally slipped too far and ended up in an unexpected corner of the set. The crew burst into laughter as they scrambled to retrieve it, turning the mishap into a light-hearted moment. The collaboration between the production design team and the visual effects artists was another highlight of the filmmaking process. From the transformation sequences to the magical sparkle of the fairy godmother's wand, every effect was meticulously planned and executed. The filmmakers aimed to strike a balance between traditional fairy tale aesthetics and modern visual storytelling, resulting in a film that felt both timeless and fresh. This commitment to authenticity extended to the use of practical effects whenever possible, ensuring that the magic on screen felt tangible and real. The cast and crew's camaraderie played a significant role in overcoming the challenges of production. Kenneth Branagh fostered a collaborative environment, encouraging input from everyone on set. He was known for his ability to put actors at ease, often sharing anecdotes and insights to inspire their performances. His passion for storytelling was contagious, motivating the entire team to give their best. As the production wrapped, the cast and crew reflected on the journey they had undertaken together. For many, the experience of working on Cinderella was a career highlight, marked by creativity, collaboration, and a shared commitment to bringing a beloved story to life. The film's success was a testament to their hard work and dedication, proving that even the most magical tales require a touch of real-world perseverance to shine. At its heart, Cinderella, 2015, weaves a tapestry of timeless themes and intricate symbolism, presenting a story that resonates with audiences of all ages. The film goes beyond its fairy tale surface, delving into universal truths about kindness, resilience, and the transformative power of belief in oneself. These themes are masterfully embedded in the narrative, creating a rich emotional core that elevates the story from a simple tale to a deeply meaningful journey. The central theme of kindness is evident from the very beginning of the story. Ella's mantra, "Have courage and be kind," is not just a guiding principle for her character but a reflection of the film's moral compass. Despite the cruelty she faces from her stepmother and stepsisters, Ella remains steadfast in her commitment to kindness. This unwavering resolve is not portrayed as naivety but as a powerful choice, showcasing the strength required to stay true to oneself in the face of adversity. Her kindness becomes a source of strength, allowing her to maintain her dignity and humanity even in the most challenging circumstances. Symbolism plays a significant role in reinforcing this theme. The glass slipper, a key element of the story, symbolizes not only beauty and elegance but also the fragility and resilience of Ella's spirit. It is a delicate object, yet it withstands the test of time and circumstances, much like Ella herself. The slipper's transparency also reflects Ella's purity of heart and authenticity, qualities that ultimately capture the prince's attention and admiration. Unlike the artificial allure of her stepsisters, Ella's genuine nature shines through, proving that true beauty lies in authenticity. The theme of resilience is closely tied to Ella's character arc. From the moment she loses her parents and is subjected to the tyranny of her stepmother, Ella's life becomes a series of trials. However, she refuses to let her circumstances define her. Her resilience is depicted not as a stoic acceptance of her fate, but as an active choice to find joy and hope in the smallest of things. This theme is further emphasized through the symbolism of nature, which serves as a constant source of comfort and inspiration for Ella. The lush landscapes, vibrant flowers, and gentle animals that surround her are a testament to her ability to find beauty and solace even in the darkest times. Nature itself becomes a character in the film, symbolizing renewal and the cyclical nature of life. The transformation of the pumpkin into a carriage, the mice into horses, and the lizards into footmen are not just magical moments but also metaphors for the transformative power of hope and belief. These elements highlight the idea that even the most ordinary things can become extraordinary with the right perspective. This symbolism extends to Ella's journey, as she transforms from a marginalized stepdaughter into a confident and self-assured individual who takes charge of her destiny. Another prominent theme in Cinderella is the exploration of identity and self-worth. Throughout the film, Ella grapples with the loss of her family and her place in the world. Her stepmother's attempts to diminish her value by calling her Cinderella, a cruel nickname derived from the ashes she sleeps in, are a stark reminder of how others can try to define us. However, Ella's journey is about reclaiming her identity and recognizing her own worth. The ball, with its grand setting and dazzling costumes, serves as a metaphorical stage for Ella to assert herself and challenge the societal norms that seek to confine her. By attending the ball, she defies the limitations imposed on her, showing that she is more than what others perceive her to be. The ball itself is rich with symbolism, representing not just a moment of transformation but also a celebration of possibility. The shimmering chandeliers, the sweeping music, and the kaleidoscope of colors create a dreamlike atmosphere that mirrors Ella's inner journey. This setting becomes a canvas for the film's themes of love and connection, as Ella and Kit's dance symbolizes the meeting of two souls who see each other for who they truly are. Their connection is not based on superficial appearances but on mutual understanding and respect, underscoring the idea that love is about accepting and appreciating someone's essence. The stepmother, Lady Tremaine, adds another layer of thematic depth to the story. Her character represents envy, bitterness, and the corrosive effects of resentment. Unlike Ella, who chooses kindness despite her hardships, Lady Tremaine allows her pain and insecurities to manifest as cruelty. Her actions serve as a cautionary tale, highlighting the destructive power of allowing negativity to define one's actions. Through Lady Tremaine, the film explores the duality of choice, contrasting her path of bitterness with Ella's path of grace and courage. The theme of courage is woven throughout the narrative, manifesting not just in grand acts but also in small, quiet moments. Ella's courage is evident in her decision to stand up to her stepmother, her determination to attend the ball despite the odds, and her ability to forgive even when forgiveness seems undeserved. This theme is underscored by the fairy godmother's role, which goes beyond granting wishes to empowering Ella. Her magic is a metaphor for the inner strength that Ella already possesses, reminding viewers that courage and resilience are not external gifts but intrinsic qualities waiting to be recognized and embraced. The symbolism of the blue ball gown is another visual representation of Ella's transformation and self-discovery. The gown, with its ethereal design and sparkling crystals, embodies the idea of inner beauty and strength manifesting outwardly. It is a physical representation of Ella's journey from oppression to empowerment, allowing her to step into her true self and take control of her destiny. The color blue, often associated with calmness and sincerity, further reinforces Ella's authenticity and purity of heart. The film also explores the theme of destiny versus agency, questioning whether our paths are predetermined or shaped by our choices. While Ella's story contains elements of fate, such as her chance encounter with the fairy godmother and her meeting with the prince, it is ultimately her choices that drive the narrative forward. Her decision to attend the ball, confront her stepmother, and reveal her identity to the prince are all acts of agency, proving that while destiny may set the stage, it is our actions that define the outcome. The ending of Cinderella ties these themes together in a satisfying resolution. Ella's final act of courage, revealing herself to the prince and embracing her identity, serves as a culmination of her journey. The breaking of the slipper, a seemingly catastrophic moment, becomes a symbol of her resilience and authenticity. It is not the physical object but the qualities it represents that capture the prince's heart. This moment reinforces the film's message that true love and happiness are built on honesty, kindness, and mutual respect. In conclusion, Cinderella, 2015, uses its themes and symbolism to create a story that is both timeless and deeply resonant. By exploring kindness, resilience, identity, and the transformative power of courage, the film offers a narrative that goes beyond its fairy tale roots to touch on universal truths. Its use of visual and narrative symbolism enriches the storytelling, creating a film that not only delights the senses but also speaks to the heart. Ella's journey is a reminder that even in the face of adversity, kindness and courage can light the way to a brighter future. Filmmaking techniques are the backbone of any cinematic experience, and in Cinderella, 2015, the artistry behind the camera elevates the timeless tale into a visually stunning and emotionally resonant film. Every element of the production, be it the sumptuous visuals, the intricate sound design, or the seamless editing, works in harmony to create a magical atmosphere that immerses the audience in a world of enchantment and wonder. The creative choices made during the production not only bring the story to life but also add layers of depth and nuance that make the film a memorable experience. One of the standout aspects of the film is its cinematography. Haris Zamberlukos, the director of photography, crafts a visual language that mirrors the themes and emotions of the story. The use of soft lighting and vibrant color palettes throughout the film creates a dreamlike quality, evoking the feeling of stepping into a storybook. Each scene is meticulously framed, with compositions that balance grandeur and intimacy. For example, The sweeping shots of the royal ball are designed to convey the majesty and scale of the event, while close-ups of Ella capture her vulnerability and strength. The contrast between the warm, inviting tones of Ella's childhood home and the cold, muted hues of her stepmother's control highlights the emotional shifts in her journey. The use of camera movement adds another layer of immersion. The fluid tracking shots and graceful pans mirror the elegance of the story, particularly in moments of transformation and revelation. During the iconic ballroom sequence, the camera glides around Ella and Kit as they dance, creating a sense of intimacy and magic. This dynamic movement draws the viewer into the moment, allowing them to feel the characters' connection on a visceral level. In contrast, static shots are employed during scenes of oppression, such as Ella's interactions with her stepmother, to emphasize her entrapment and isolation. Production design is another cornerstone of the film's success. Designer Dante Ferretti brings the fairy tale world to life with meticulous attention to detail. The sets are richly textured, from the grandeur of the palace to the rustic charm of Ella's cottage. Each location is imbued with its own personality, contributing to the film's atmosphere. The palace, with its towering columns and glittering chandeliers, exudes opulence and romance, while the stepmother's home, filled with dark wood and austere decor, reflects her cruelty and control. The transformation of the pumpkin into a carriage is a masterstroke of design, blending whimsy and realism in a way that feels both magical and grounded. The costume design by Sandy Powell is equally transformative, playing a crucial role in shaping the film's characters and mood. Powell's creations are not just garments but extensions of the characters' identities. Ella's blue ball gown, with its billowing layers and shimmering embellishments, symbolizes her inner beauty and strength. The stepmother's sharp, tailored dresses reflect her ambition and coldness, while the stepsister's garish attire underscores their superficiality and lack of grace. The attention to detail in the costumes adds depth to the characters, making their personalities come alive visually. Sound design and music are integral to the film's emotional impact. Patrick Doyle's sweeping score underscores the film's themes of love, courage, and transformation. The music is both grand and intimate, transitioning seamlessly between the two to match the narrative beats. The orchestral arrangements during the ball sequence amplify the sense of wonder, while softer, piano-driven melodies during Ella's moments of introspection highlight her vulnerability. The sound design complements the visuals, with subtle touches like the creak of the carriage wheels or the rustle of Ella's gown enhancing the sense of realism and immersion. Editing is another key element that shapes the film's atmosphere and pacing. Editor Martin Walsh strikes a balance between the story's slower, reflective moments and its more dynamic, action-packed sequences. The transitions between scenes are smooth and purposeful, maintaining a consistent flow that keeps the audience engaged. The use of cross-cutting during the climactic moments, such as the search for the slipper, heightens the tension and stakes, drawing the audience into the drama. The pacing allows the story to breathe, giving viewers time to absorb the emotional beats while maintaining a sense of forward momentum. The film's visual effects are a testament to the seamless integration of technology and storytelling. The transformation sequences, such as the pumpkin turning into a carriage and the animals becoming footmen and horses, are executed with a blend of practical effects and CGI. The result is a visual spectacle that feels organic and magical, avoiding the artificiality that can sometimes accompany heavy reliance on CGI. These moments are not just eye-catching but also thematically significant, emphasizing the idea of transformation and the power of belief. The casting and performances further enhance the film's emotional resonance. Director Kenneth Branagh's choice to cast Lily James as Ella proves to be a masterstroke, as her portrayal embodies the character's kindness and resilience. James's nuanced performance, combined with Branagh's direction, ensures that Ella is not just a passive figure but an active agent in her story. Cate Blanchett's portrayal of Lady Tremaine adds complexity to the character, making her more than just a one-dimensional villain. The chemistry between James and Richard Madden, who plays Kit, is palpable, bringing authenticity to their romantic connection. From a production standpoint, the film faced its share of challenges, each of which was met with creativity and determination. The ballroom sequence, one of the most iconic scenes, required months of planning and rehearsal. The logistics of coordinating hundreds of extras, intricate choreography, and elaborate costumes were daunting, but the end result is a breathtaking spectacle that captures the magic of the story. Similarly, the transformation sequences demanded a combination of practical effects, CGI, and precise timing to achieve the desired effect. The collaboration between the visual effects team, costume designers, and cinematographers ensured that these moments felt seamless and magical. Box office performance is a testament to the film's universal appeal. With a budget of approximately $95 million, Cinderella grossed over $540 million worldwide, proving that the timeless tale still resonates with audiences. The film's success can be attributed not just to its stunning visuals and compelling performances, but also to its ability to connect with viewers on an emotional level. The themes of kindness, courage, and self-discovery are universal, transcending cultural and generational boundaries. The marketing campaign also played a crucial role in the film's success. Disney's promotional efforts, which included trailers, merchandise, and tie-ins with fashion brands, created buzz and anticipation for the release. The decision to release the film in March, a time when family-oriented films often perform well, further contributed to its box office performance. The film's positive reviews and word-of-mouth praise helped sustain its momentum, making it a commercial and critical success. In conclusion, Cinderella, 2015, is a masterclass in filmmaking, with every element of the production contributing to its magic. From the cinematography and production design to the sound and editing, each aspect is crafted with care and precision. The use of filmmaking techniques not only enhances the film's atmosphere but also deepens its emotional impact, creating a story that is both visually stunning and thematically rich. Its box office success is a testament to the timeless appeal of the tale and the artistry of its creators. The film is a shining example of how storytelling and technical brilliance can come together to create a cinematic experience that lingers in the hearts and minds of audiences. The magic of Cinderella, 2015, would not have been possible without the exceptional cast and the profound connection they brought to their roles. Their commitment to the characters and their ability to bring authenticity to a timeless story made the film resonate deeply with audiences. Adding to this were the heartfelt interviews that gave insight into their experiences on set and the reactions of viewers who were enchanted by this reimagining of a classic tale. At the heart of the film is Lily James as Ella, whose portrayal became the soul of Cinderella. James brought an earnest vulnerability to the character, combining grace, kindness, and strength in a way that made Ella relatable yet aspirational. In interviews, James spoke about the pressure of stepping into such an iconic role, acknowledging the importance of doing justice to a character that so many hold dear. She revealed how she found inspiration in the universal themes of resilience and self-belief, which helped her infuse Ella with a modern sensibility while retaining the character's classic charm. One of James's standout moments was her ballroom scene with Richard Madden, who played Prince Kit. Their chemistry was electric, and it's no surprise that audiences and critics alike praised their connection. Madden brought a refreshing depth to the prince, turning him from a mere fairy tale archetype into a fully realized character. In interviews, Madden shared his enthusiasm for working with director Kenneth Branagh, emphasizing how Branagh encouraged him to explore Kit's vulnerabilities and motivations. Madden highlighted the collaborative process that allowed him to develop a prince who wasn't just a romantic ideal, but also a young man grappling with duty and love. Cate Blanchett's portrayal of Lady Tremaine was another performance that captivated viewers. As the wicked stepmother, Blanchett managed to bring layers of complexity to a character often depicted as purely malevolent. In press interactions, Blanchett spoke about the importance of understanding Lady Tremaine's motivations, suggesting that her cruelty stemmed from a place of insecurity and loss. This nuanced interpretation made the character more compelling, as viewers could see glimpses of humanity beneath her harsh exterior. Blanchett's magnetic performance elevated every scene she was in, making Lady Tremaine both a formidable antagonist and a tragic figure. The stepsisters, played by Holliday Grainger and Sophie McShera, added a comedic touch to the story while remaining faithful to their roles as foils to Ella. Their over-the-top antics and flamboyant costumes provided moments of levity, and in interviews, Granger and McShera reflected on how much fun they had playing such delightfully exaggerated characters. They described their on-set dynamic as one of constant laughter, often needing multiple takes because they couldn't keep a straight face during their scenes. Helena Bonham Carter's role as the fairy godmother was another highlight of the film. Bonham Carter brought her signature eccentricity to the role, creating a whimsical and slightly mischievous version of the character. Her transformation scene, where she helps Ella prepare for the ball, is one of the film's most memorable moments. In interviews, Bonham Carter described how much she enjoyed the chance to play a character who embodies hope and magic. She also shared her admiration for the costume design, noting how her intricate, glowing gown added an extra layer of enchantment to her performance. Kenneth Branagh's direction played a pivotal role in bringing the cast together and ensuring their performances complemented the film's tone. Cast members consistently praised Branagh for his collaborative approach, describing him as a director who valued their input and encouraged them to take ownership of their characters. Branagh's theater background brought a sense of grandeur and discipline to the production, and his ability to balance drama with light-heartedness allowed the cast to shine. Behind the scenes, the camaraderie among the cast and crew was palpable. Interviews revealed the warm and supportive atmosphere on set, which helped create a sense of family among the actors. James and Madden often spoke about their shared sense of fun during the shoot, recalling moments of laughter between takes that helped ease the pressure of filming such an ambitious project. Blanchett, despite her character's icy demeanor, was known for her wit and generosity on set, often sharing acting tips with the younger cast members. Audience reviews reflected the impact of these performances, with many praising the cast for their ability to bring fresh energy to a well-loved story. Viewers were particularly moved by James's portrayal of Ella, with many noting how her performance captured the essence of the character while making her more relatable to modern audiences. Madden's Prince Kit also received high praise, with audiences appreciating the added depth and complexity he brought to the role. Blanchett's Lady Tremaine garnered admiration for her layered performance, which many felt added a new dimension to the traditional villain. While some viewers wished for more exploration of Lady Tremaine's backstory, most agreed that Blanchett's performance was a highlight of the film. Bonham Carter's fairy godmother also left a lasting impression, with audiences delighting in her quirky and endearing portrayal. The film's ensemble cast, including non-speaking characters like the animals that helped Ella, was celebrated for creating a cohesive and magical world. Many reviews mentioned how the actors' chemistry and dedication to their roles made the story feel authentic and emotionally resonant. This collective effort ensured that Cinderella felt both timeless and contemporary, appealing to audiences of all ages. Critics also weighed in on the performances, with many highlighting the cast's ability to balance the film's fairy tale elements with grounded, human emotions. James was widely praised for her naturalistic acting, which brought a sense of realism to the magical story. Critics noted that her chemistry with Madden was a key factor in making the romance believable, and her interactions with Blanchett added depth to the central conflict. Blanchett's portrayal of Lady Tremaine received critical acclaim, with many noting how her nuanced performance added layers to the character. Some critics even suggested that Blanchett's interpretation elevated the film beyond its fairy tale origins, giving it a dramatic weight that resonated with adult viewers. Bonham Carter's fairy godmother, while less prominent, was appreciated for her charm and humor, which provided a perfect counterbalance to the film's darker moments. The audience's emotional connection to the cast was evident in their reviews, with many sharing personal stories about how the film impacted them. Some spoke about how Ella's resilience inspired them to face challenges with kindness and courage, while others praised the film for its emphasis on forgiveness and hope. The cast's ability to bring these themes to life was a testament to their talent and commitment. In conclusion, the cast of Cinderella, 2015, delivered performances that were as enchanting as the story itself. Through their dedication and collaboration, they created a film that resonated deeply with audiences and critics alike. Their on-screen chemistry and behind-the-scenes camaraderie brought authenticity to a timeless tale, ensuring its place in the hearts of viewers for years to come. The combination of exceptional acting, thoughtful direction, and a shared passion for storytelling made Cinderella a true cinematic gem. As we reach the end of our enchanting journey through Cinderella, 2015, it's impossible not to marvel at the sheer brilliance of how this timeless tale was brought to life. This retelling of the classic fairy tale managed to blend nostalgia with modern storytelling, giving us a film that captured the magic of the original while adding fresh perspectives and emotional depth. From the very beginning, we were transported into a world of grace and beauty, where every element seemed meticulously crafted to create a story that resonates universally. The film introduced us to Ella, a kind-hearted and resilient young woman who, despite facing immense hardships, never wavered in her belief in kindness and courage. Her journey from a life of servitude to becoming the hero of her own story is one that continues to inspire and uplift viewers of all ages. We delved into the intricate storytelling that made this movie so compelling. The filmmakers didn't merely retell the story, they reimagined it in a way that made it feel fresh yet familiar. Ella's relationship with her parents was explored with a depth that added emotional weight to her struggles, while her encounters with Prince Cate highlighted a bond built on mutual respect and understanding, rather than just fairy tale whimsy. This added a layer of realism to their romance, making it more impactful and meaningful. The performances were another standout aspect. Lily James, with her ethereal presence and genuine warmth, brought Ella to life in a way that was both heartfelt and empowering. Richard Madden's portrayal of Prince Cate redefined the role of the fairy tale prince, showing us a character driven by love and integrity. Cate Blanchett, as the formidable Lady Tremaine, gave us a villain who was as complex as she was cruel, making her performance unforgettable. Helena Bonham Carter's whimsical take on the fairy godmother added a touch of humor and magic that balanced the film's emotional moments perfectly. Behind the scenes, the dedication of the cast and crew became evident in every frame. From the stunning costume designs that brought opulence and fantasy to the screen to the meticulous set construction that recreated a magical world, every detail reflected a labor of love. The production faced its share of challenges, but the collaborative spirit of everyone involved ensured that these obstacles were overcome with creativity and determination. We also explored the themes that lie at the heart of Cinderella. At its core, the film is a story about resilience, kindness, and the power of believing in oneself. Ella's journey reminds us that even in the face of adversity, it is possible to maintain hope and goodness. The movie also touched on themes of forgiveness, personal growth, and the importance of staying true to one's values, making it more than just a fairy tale. It became a reflection of the struggles and triumphs that define the human experience. The cinematic elements of Cinderella further elevated the story. The breathtaking cinematography, with its vibrant colors and sweeping landscapes, drew us into a world of enchantment. The careful use of lighting, especially in the iconic ballroom scene, created a dreamlike atmosphere that heightened the romance and magic of the moment. Patrick Doyle's musical score added another layer of emotion, complementing the visuals and amplifying the film's mood and tone. Throughout this journey, we uncovered fascinating behind-the-scenes stories and fun facts that made us appreciate the film even more. The meticulous attention to detail, the camaraderie among the cast, and the creative decisions that shaped the final product all contributed to making Cinderella a cinematic masterpiece.